Yo, what's going on? What's going on? I had a question. And some people laughed. Some people laughed at this question, and that tells you how hilarious it can be. Excuse me. Some people laughed at the question and told you how hilarious it can be. And I just want to say for the record, if I'm not drunk, so if my speech starts slurring, that's the medicine. But anyway, and for the people who try to start those stupid ass rumors, I've never taken a drug a day in my life. What really it is that I think most of y'all, I told y'all that before though, but with the issues with anxiety, you try to slow down sometimes because it's rough on the heart, especially with anxiety and insomnia combined. And I've been having that issue ever since my mother was murdered, 25 years ago. And so sometimes I'll just not sleep for 2 or 3 days. I think the longest I went was, over 4 days without sleeping. But of course, any person who never sleeps, it's a massive stress on your heart. And with that being said, sometimes I have to take medicine to slow everything down and eventually help me get some rest. But with that said, this video is not about that. I just wanted to say that because somebody was like, man, you on some kind of drugs? Nah, I never even had any of the sticky icky. I probably need some, probably help me relax. But anyway, with that being said, you know what I mean? This lady asked me, is there micros that don't bark? And people thought that was funny. Well, those who were there, and it was a few people there, when we did a show in Jersey, right? And for the fun show, they had a Stackoff Contest, and there was a gentleman that brought a little dog in there, and he just sat the dog there. And at first, it was sort of funny, but then after a while, it was sort of alarming. This dog literally wouldn't move. It wasn't that he was trained not to move. The dog was just stuck. He was just sitting there. He was just standing there. He was just like standing there with his tongue half out, weird look in his eyes. And, for me, knowing dogs, knowing dog characteristics, knowing a lot about medical on the dogs, it was like, damn, something wrong with this dog. So I started to look through more and more videos. I started to talk to more and more people who deal firsthand with micros and exotics. And this is something that is not that abnormal. The dogs literally don't have normal dog reactions. This is something that happens. It is. I mean, y'all can take it for whatever y'all want to take it for. I'm not going to go any deeper than it, but you got a dog that literally does not react like another dog. It does not bark a lot. It does not move a lot. You know what I mean? And when it does move, it's very slow. It doesn't interact a lot. So this dog is just, it is what it is. With all that being said, we have to put ourselves in a situation that we have better overall knowledge, and most importantly, better overall common sense. Some of these dogs are taking a pounding, and someone here is ready to go down to the pool, but some of these dogs are taking a pounding physically from the genetic issues, and some of them are taking a pounding with some of the emotional and mental issues that they are showing. I've talked about the wild look in their eyes. I've talked about some of them being, very, very, off balance to where they'll be calm 1 second and they'll lunge out and they'll attack another second. We've seen some dogs that just don't show any emotion at all. And some dogs that just aren't there. I mean, you see a lot of them at the exotic shows. And I preface this, and it's hard to say these things because you want to be somewhat PC, but I mean, the dogs are so mentally gone that they literally don't have the ability to control their tongues. You mess around and the tongue is hanging out the mouth. I got one acting a damn fool. Easy. The life of a dad, I guess. But at the end of the day, the tongue is hanging out the side of the dog's mouth. You'll see that their eyes typically don't follow as well. You'll see a lot of times when you see those stack-offs with exotics that the dogs look like they're in another zone, another space. These dogs are mentally disabled in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? Some more than others. Some walk around and move around and do their thing. Other dogs just don't. And This is what we're doing, people. You know, I'm sure that somebody's gonna come in here and say it's hating and it's this and it's that. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, man. You know, my conscience is clear as far as what I'm saying because it's very, very truthful. I do my research. I don't just jump on here and get to talking. Y'all seen it. We've seen it. You know what I mean? We can pull up many videos and we can see these videos of where these dogs are all screwed up and messed up and not doing their best. You know, standing on the table, tongue hanging out the side of their mouth with a weird look in their faces, not doing much. The guy's just pulling them up to try to make them stand on a little piece of carpet. It's really a sad, sad sight. But, you know, we going to do better. I'm happy to be back. And, you know, Poop Dog's happy to be back. Do you want to say anything, sir? You don't have anything to say? You sleepy? Well, I guess for his perspective, it's pool time. So this is what we're going to do. But, you know, y'all need to think about this. You know, we need to enlighten ourselves that these dogs are having real problems, regardless of what figure they want to tell you that they're selling a dog for and all this carrying on. There's some serious issues going on with these dogs, and us as a community, we really, really need to push forward and find a way to do better about it. Until next time, y'all, much love. Peace.